All right, Unit 5, Lesson 7. You have your vocabulary slides to go through, and then here is the whole story read to you. Then here it says it's easy to understand why ancient cultures thought powerful spirits lived inside volcanoes. After reading about both of those myths, it is easy to see that. So number 1, what does the word spirits mean in this sentence above? And then you have your choices. Then on 2, on page 43, why would Pele have decided to find a new home? All right, so it talks about on page 43 why she decided to find a new home. Then number 3, the story of Pele and I put his sisters, but it should be her sisters. I will fix that. Tells how the blank island chain is formed. Is it the Hawaiian chain, tsunami chain, seismograph chain, or Indonesian chain? Number 4, what is being described on page 46? Is it an earthquake, a tsunami, a volcanic eruption, or a thunderstorm? And then for number 5, you have to go back in the text, find evidence to support question number 4 and write that. So remember to use a complete sentence and say on page 46, I found evidence to support a blank was being described, period. It said da 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 da, and it tells how you know what was being described. Number 6, how are Princess Ruth and Pele's sisters similar? Remember, it had that small excerpt about Princess Ruth and what she did and how she and Pele's sister were similar. And then how are they different? Then it switched to the Klamath Indian myth. And where were they located? And I don't know why. All right. How do scientists think Crater Lake was formed? Not how it was filled, but how was it formed? And then here's a sentence. He promised her eternal life if she agreed to marry him, and Loha refused. What does eternal mean in this sentence? And then here you need to summarize the Klamath's myth explanation of how Crater Lake was formed. So in maybe 2 or 3 sentences, explain how they thought it was formed. And then here it says Hayaka and La Jolla, I don't know how to say their names very well, were married and lived happily ever after, while Pele remained in her lofty volcano home. That is one way of using lofty. And then the eagle built a lofty nest on the side of a cliff. Both of these used lofty with the definition of high up. So which part of speech would that be? And then here are 3 different meanings for lofty. And you can use this link right here. This right here. You will have to type it in just a minute to find some synonyms and antonyms. One of our meanings is lofty at a great height. Our second meaning is lofty, which means deserving to be admired. So if someone has done great things, they can be lofty because they are deserving to be admired. And then it also can be somebody who's bragging and thinks they're better than they are. They can also be lofty. Now, synonyms and antonyms, we know that synonyms are the same and antonyms are opposite. So using this www.thesaurus.com, you are going to type a synonym for the first meaning of lofty. So go to this site, type in lofty, and then find a synonym for lofty for the meaning of at a great height. Then 14, a synonym for lofty, meaning deserve to be admired. And then number 15 is a synonym for lofty, meaning think you are better than you are. And then on that same site, look up the word outsmart and write a sentence using that word. Remember capitals and periods. Same site, look up the word fond and write a synonym. These are some of our words used in these stories. And then look up the word revenge and write an antonym. And lastly, look up the word caldera and write the definition in your own words. If you have any questions, ask each other to help figure it out, or come and ask me. Thank you.